What's up everyone, it's Boris and Eliadam. New video, what are you doing?
Listening to you. You just...
Let's talk. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm very glad you're here with us. I again choose not to go live. We will do it like this because it's first of all not prepared, and second of all I just hate to do it on webcam. I just cannot connect this camera to the live broadcast somehow. But anyway, we are here. 10 qualifiers, which are, and I need to read it because I don't remember perfectly. Latvia, a little bit shocking, but if you watch my mathematical data-based video, it's not that shocking after all. Austria, Netherlands, Norway, Israel, Greece, Estonia, Switzerland, Georgia, Armenia. Congratulations to qualifiers. And also congratulations to the ones who didn't qualify. Also, I think everybody tried their best, whatever it means. And let's talk about them in the running order, how they are, what we thought about their performances, but okay, first of all, let's talk about the hosts and their costumes today.
Their costumes today. So, but you know, I've been telling you during this show that I cannot even imagine if those people who were commenting on their first costumes from the first semi-final, they didn't like it. They didn't like them. I wonder what they will say now, because now I didn't like them. Actually, I didn't like, and it's not about the fact that I don't like. It's not about this, you know. It's just that when something is good or bad for one person, and for the blonde host, sorry, I don't know the name.
I don't remember the first name also.
But you know what I mean. That outfit didn't work from my point of view at all.
Yes, we probably won't go through the details, but there are some very fascinating details on this costume which just didn't work. But it would be a little bit of shaving.
The fitting, first of all, and also those spots of red. I'm trying to understand why they chose probably to look better with the other outfit. Who I liked, which I liked, but also on this red outfit I didn't like the hair. I told you, it was too old, and she looked like a man without hairstyle. Sorry, it looks somehow outdated for me.
But she was ultra funny. Come on,
both of them, they are very funny and charismatic.
Heads down to the script writers. You done amazing job again. This was like with the interval act they had this musical act. I was literally crying laughing. Brilliant. Really, it was brilliant. And during all the time it was on point. I really like this on Swedish production, that they are able to make fun of themselves that much that they are not afraid to also make fun of their neighbors, which is brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, but this is about this. In general, I would just say my perspective as a summary for this whole second semi-final. I must say that even everybody, including me, was saying that the second semi-final is more competitive. I enjoyed the first semi-final more.
Me too.
Better stagings, better quality outputs. In this semi-final, I was, especially in the first half, I was like, come on, let's bring something until France basically came. I didn't enjoy too much also Switzerland at some point. But we will get to this because we will start with Malta, Sara Bonici, the loop, the number which you say, and I will find the Twitter quote you said because I was tweeting.
Remember what
Extinct,
I said.
Extinct, it's now Extinct, what is it?
What?
It's called X, it's not Twitter anymore. So I must find just this because...
Remind me what I said.
I will tell you immediately.
I'm afraid.
I'm also afraid. So, you said, don't like the song, it's just a dance.
Yes, now I remember. Yes, for me, that song didn't stay here, you know. I don't remember the song. It was for me more dancey performance. Like a performance, like dance show. Yes, it works, but like... a song in this context for me didn't work.
Yes, I don't like how it's shot. Like, I think I will do masterclass about this, and I maybe will connect it also with Cyprus, which is the similar genre, dancey. And Cyprus absolutely 2024 not really in compare with the loop. You can see if you put them together, it's like on which era are those songs done. Even it sounds cruel, the difference it's really huge. Maybe you cannot compare even the songs, but this is my intention. This is my thing, and after this performance, actually, I would be very kind of shocked that Malta would make it through. Even though I more believe in numbers, in data, but personally, I would be like, okay, that didn't do anything to me. It was too many things happening at the same time. Too much. If the song is shorter, would be better in this case, in my opinion. But okay, for me, next is Albania. And we were talking about the dress. We were talking about all three dresses actually.
I need to remember. Is the girl who the artist who
With
changed
the very
for
nice,
the third time
yes.
the outfit?
And you
And
said
now I like the outfit.
you
now.
said love the costume. I feel no emotions. Total chaos. Costume did not match the song and dancers after all.
Yes, with the song, like the costumes with the song. No connection for me, and also no emotion. And I really stay to my what I said first time with that jumpsuit overall.
The blue one.
The blue one, grading blue one. It was much better, and I could see that I love the dress. It was amazing, but I could see on the stage that she was struggling to move with the dress, and this means that she has no possibility to move,
No tempo.
no energy, no nothing. No matter how brilliant a dress is, you cannot do this to an artist on stage.
Yes.
You need to let him move and express and do whatever he feels.
I think
somehow.
they overthink it. I don't know from which point, if the director or the artist, but overthinking sometimes works. Go with the first thing and just keep it and build it on the first thing somehow. Of course, not all the time, but that was the choice because she could move, she would look great, her silhouette would look great. But okay, I love her stage presence at the beginning. I really like the attitude, but then it lost the atmosphere. But it's bland, and I don't like the staging and the vocals. I think it was underwhelming in general. Like staging, I don't like at all. It didn't accent it anything. It was too bright. Things were happening there, but no connection with anything at all. In my opinion, I didn't understand it. It disconnected me completely. And on this, when I will be doing masterclass about Albanian staging, I will demonstrate easily how tempo rhythm of editing and lights is so important for nowadays television, what we are used to for Eurovision, because this is alpha and omega between having a good vibe from the song, even you don't know why, and having exactly this vibe, because with editing and so on, you can hide so many things if it's done properly, because your brain will connect and it will somehow work for you. This wasn't it. Again, outdated idea, didn't make sense. It didn't work. Like, it's cruel what we are now saying, but here we are saying what we feel reality. And let's move to Greece, because I think this is something where we don't have a beef, but something where we don't agree with each other at some point. So you said that guy did not change the pants. And somebody in the comments write us, he will, because this is just a rehearsal, right?
He will.
I wrote like rehearsals are here for rehearsal properly. I did not receive a response, I think, but the reality is that they didn't change it. Anyway, they qualified.
Good for them.
You wrote overcomplicated, or you said overcomplicated.
That's what you said before. When people are overthinking, overcomplicated, they just run in a million directions and they forget what's the purpose. They forget the purpose. You have to stick to one direction.
Yes,
to your artist, to your band, or whatever is on stage.
I think they tried to be effective, creative, but they didn't just do their homework properly, in my opinion, because in this masterclass I will enjoy so much what could have changed if done properly, even though they qualified, so they're safe. But I wrote, love her attitude. Like, this was the first impression. Like, she came on the stage and she owned you for this moment until she was losing me, because that one shot camera work didn't work. It didn't work because of very specific rhythm this song has. it should be if the camera is dancing with them all the time.
More dynamic.
But it's like I cannot imagine the Steadicamist who would be able to hold it because it's very heavy, very hard. But this would help because that would be really like dynamic because the song was very funny. It was missing dynamics, and overall don't work for me. Mostly lacks the energy as a paradox for it because it was very energical, but the energy through TV must be sold by movement, by something, and because it was one shot, one thing, it must still do something with you on the rhythm, on some specific beat. Anyway, this is for Greece. I like how they were dressed, if I don't count the guy in the pants, and I just didn't get the whole general idea what it was like. As you said, a little bit chaos. Like, let's show so many things to fill 3 minutes.
But I think the semi-final was characterized, like in general, by chaos.
Yes.
So many things on stage happening.
But do you think it was counting also for Switzerland?
No.
You said he has long nails in the VT when he was on it. I will. You said exactly this. He has long nails. I will die.
Now I need to die because he had long nails and he also had long nails now in the performance.
He did?
Yes, he did.
No, no.
And they were sparkling.
But what you also said, you said worst dress choice. But then it's brilliant.
I need to explain myself now or what?
Yes,
I,
this is your job.
I said that it's worse than what he had on rehearsals. Like, from my point of view, it looked better the other one. It was more
vibrant.
More vibrant, exactly. This is the word. And in the other outfit, I couldn't see the skirt that much, you know. Now here, the skirt was in my face, in my, you know, when I saw him, you know, sliding on that títeres, I don't know how to tell it.
This spin.
Yes.
Marionette.
I was only thinking about, I told you, about skating.
That he will fall.
No, that his skirt will, I don't know, something that was happening in my mind.
But
sorry.
you saw that you could see under skirt, but then nothing was visible. There was this moment. You also commented it. I didn't write it down.
Ah, yes, when I saw because of the camera shot. It was like he was sitting with the legs like this, the camera was like this, and then everything in between.
No, I would say that I, in general, liked it because the tempo of it is great. It was something completely new, which also you said it is something what you never seen before.
That's why I said brilliant with this spinning and this.
With this spin, yes.
Títeres.
I said I love the editing because I like how it was edited on tempo. Really brilliant. Even I would say that the second half of the song starting a little bit losing me. For me, I don't understand still the winning chances here that much. Because for me, this doesn't stand out that much. And we will get there what stands out. Maybe it's the song, I don't know. Even though I love the song, something doesn't work for me. But also maybe it's the skirt. No, really, like this is disconnecting me completely. Like when I see a man in a skirt for a 5-year-old kid, it's, even though it's non-binary, I cannot switch my brain like that. And also what I don't understand, because more of the song was in white and black lights, which fits it crazily good. And then the last part was switched to this yellowish, which like burnt, like, okay, wake up, but wake up in a bad way. Like this is not, and you know how I am when I wake up? When I wake up good and when I wake up bad. You don't want me to wake up bad, this is for sure.
And I remember we were hoping that they gave up on those yellow lights. And he was like, yes, they gave up on those lights. And then those lights came yellow, everything.
Yeah, because it doesn't work simply. It just doesn't work. But it works for Switzerland anyway, the song is strong. He is amazing performer, 100%. Oh, Nemo is perfect.
Also very charismatic.
There is something, 100%. And yeah, that works. Like, that wasn't a surprise that they qualified. Anyway, what wasn't a surprise probably, but I hoped. We started a little bit later shooting this because I still was like a little bit down that Czechia didn't qualify, because in my kind of, let's say, biased opinion, I wouldn't lie, there weren't it wasn't a worse song than some others, you know, because in my opinion the level of the songs in general are kind of low this year. But I would say, and for me, what didn't work, because we all remember, also you remember how Aiko was singing in national selection.
She improved.
This wasn't an issue of this performance at all. So for this a big up because it must have done a lot of work, because it's not easy in such a short period of time to find a way how to sing
She
the song
really improved.
properly. And this wasn't absolutely off. What was off for me, and this is hard to say, but it was the staging. There were some very nice moments, but there were so many ideas. Not was focused. Aiko wasn't in focus basically. You couldn't concentrate, and then, for example, there were so many flames, but none of those flames accented a beat. This is like
Random.
this is like a primary school mistake, and there were this amazing idea with the box, but it was there just this, but it didn't have any context, so it wasn't like built on. In my opinion, so many ideas, as you say, chasing so many rabbits and catching nothing at all. This was just it. Also, the snippet use wasn't good because nothing was happening over there. The shots not really good. So if I would criticize in here something, even though I think mathematically we didn't stand a chance by the data in the semifinal because of the combination of the countries, the staging was, I don't want to say, like, I don't want to be like harsh. I will do masterclass about it, but I would say still Viardomi, it was our best staging from this team somehow, because it has at some point at least this very good moment, and then it has all the same things, chasing so many things at the same time. You cannot remember, you don't know where to focus, and in my opinion, this is the big mistake. We will go then to Armenia, which is completely opposite and working formula, even though we wouldn't say it's a staging, right? But this is the masterclass. Anyway, we didn't qualify. I think also no one should be like crazily sad, because it wasn't a disaster. It wasn't a disaster. It wasn't something you would be ashamed of. 100% not. It was good, valid, and until very last moment, I was thinking like there's a chance to do it, because it wasn't a disaster at all. It was very nice performance, very nice show in general, and sad, but that's reality. Maybe there will be some. I think what Czechia needs is a really honest, good feedback on themselves, and rechange something for like many things. But this is for probably very different discussion. But of course, my country, I'm tend to talk about it more. But you say I see toes, but at least bra was changed.
Yes.
Can you explain to the viewers who doesn't understand this? Because if you're watching our channel, our claims, you would understand. But who is the first time in here?
So let's start with the good thing. That horrible bra was changed. You know, the color skinned with some rhinestones, red rhinestones, who were looking like a tumor or something. God, sorry, but
Yeah, it was
it
crazy.
looked bad. It looked bad what she was wearing before. At least now, and I remember I told you, at least she should have had the
Yes.
rhinestones all over
And they did after all.
this area, and they did after all. But what can I say for that outfit? She was covered until here, and also her her fingers, everything. She was covered until here, and then the toes were like this, because in the end it seems that she chose those shoes who I know they are for dancing. Maybe she wasn't feeling comfortable in the other ones she had for one rehearsal, but at least, you know, I was trying to think, okay, she feels better in these shoes, but aesthetically those toes don't look good there. So maybe a solution, very simple, would be to have some black dark socks, you know, and then have those shoes, and this way you can trick that you're wearing
At least,
you know,
especially in
covered
such fast
shoes.
shows. But what we were talking about even before this, because I think we can elevate this a little bit more, because of course it's our topic for several days, that the costumes completely mismatched the principle of the song, rockish atmosphere.
this, yes.
That it didn't fit basically. So there are so many things which didn't work together very right way. Basically, there was a choreography, but you couldn't see it somehow. There was a LED which worked somehow, but you don't understand the like nothing really support anything altogether. Didn't work. Even though I would say those ideas were good, but
Yes.
too much and not working together.
This is the biggest problem, not working together.
Yes, but I will get to this in the masterclass, much more concrete without the costume, because this is expertise of Ellie. I think we talked about this topic a lot. And until Czechia, we just said ongoing summary of the songs. We said Switzerland was really good, and then chaos, all the rest of the songs. But then came France. That was something, right?
Masterpiece. I had goosebumps.
You didn't say even anything. I just wrote crying.
I also had tears in my eyes, goosebumps and tears in my eyes, because this was the feeling. And I told you even, but actually I think I told you this when Italy was performing. And by comparison, you can see their cultural background, France, they are very simple, very sophisticated, but very simple, and you can see this in Sliman's performance. So simple, but so big impact, and
also how one camera shot basically should be done, because it was interactive. Sliman was the center of attention all the time. He was pleasant. You saw his charisma. You saw how he emotionally delivers the song. And that just got you, whether you like the song or not, because this is just genuine. Also, I know, because I was listening his albums, that he's doing such music, so it's genuine for him, also the song. So it feels real, because probably it is real, and it also came with this amazing, simplified show. It reminds me a little bit of also Portugal from previous semifinal, that they just didn't overcomplicate it. They went especially France, they went the simplest possible way, but effective.
Exactly.
It needs guts to go this way. It's worth it, because it's filmic, and in films one of the biggest thing in films is that the camera narrates, and here camera narrates, and you don't need to understand French. I have no clue, but the melody, the camera, him, enough.
Exactly.
And that would work,
because he's also charismatic.
and also the beats, everything was supported and brilliantly.
It felt like he's the conductor, of this orchestra.
Exactly.
Was showing the direction of the camera, was leading the camera, was like, I have no words.
I think France can go for a win, in my opinion. It can be a contender for a win, because people will love it.
For sure.
People will vote for it. They will vote for fun, but they will also vote for this, because it will drag some emotion. It will do this, and for sure also juries will love it, because what else should juries love, in my opinion? This is a pure art, voice, vocals, everything, full package in the very high standard, which is even easier show in here for somebody who can deliver, because there is no competition, in my opinion, this year that much, pitifully. Anyway, let's move on to Austria. I just wrote much better than Malta, and you said amazing dance show.
Yes, like in Malta.
Yes, almost. I liked it more because it was shot better, edited better, and vocally it was okay, in my opinion. I expected much worse, probably, as far as I saw everything about Austria, and actually it was okay. Like, I would expect even more editing, especially in this Mortal Kombat kind of passage. Better, but okay. In my opinion, it was like, okay, good, not spectacular, but
it was a
for
show.
the genre, I like the color palette. I like it was basically simplified, and again, she was always the center of the attention. You couldn't miss much it with anything else. Like, you look there, and then some effects, but still always she was the center of the attention. Brilliant staging, in my opinion. Smart, very smart. But let's move on to Denmark. You said, I wrote. She didn't say anything, because I wrote Ellie is silent.
Yes, because I was disappointed. Because too much sand, and all that sand came into my eyes, and I couldn't see anything, I was like, I was blind.
Yes?
I like the idea with sand in the beginning. I told you that was a very nice touch.
And that was enough.
But that's it. That's it. Why? Why you need more? People should know when to stop. Really, please, someone tell them when to stop.
I wrote that this has a zero energy, and some good visuals, but in my opinion, if I compare it to the Danish national selection, it was much better. They just use simple white effects, like just this. The yellow didn't fit it because they wanted to recreate the song to sand. No one cares about sand. Actually, that feels a little bit stupid. Sand, you know.
Yes.
So and it doesn't work. It's not pleasant. But the white would drag it and would make her pop out. But I think also her vocal performance wasn't there. I felt like she must be super nervous.
Was too nervous.
Or something, because that was
especially in the beginning.
Like if you compare it to other ballads, like from Raven, also from Aiden Golan, from Serbia, from Theodora, they were on a different level. If you can compare those vocal abilities, like 100%. Okay, so Denmark, but then went Armenia, and you said she is amazing.
La 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 la. She's very like me, making faces.
Like
all
this
the
is
time.
this is enough for me for this Eurovision, that you have songs with like 7 lyrics in it. This is where we went, but the energy of the song.
At least this.
The energy of the song, her charisma. I wrote authentic and charismatic. So is the staging. Less is more than enough, because they just did brilliant job not to try to make the song being something else than it is. They kept it simple. They kept it about them. There was one shot from the top shot which was unnecessary. This was the only thing I said it was wrong, because it was unnecessary. Because then the rest, the camera work, the again interaction with the camera, she brilliant. She bring the party. She brought it. It's enough. But actually, I enjoyed it. I must say I enjoyed it. Really, I enjoyed it. I was having fun, and I was also finally said like something dynamic, like something is happening.
You see the energy of the people, how much it matters.
It matters, especially when you don't have any competition this way, when everybody is like sad or dead.
And she was like, oh, even after the song
Yes,
was
because
done.
it was authentic.
Yes,
that was authenticity.
You could see that she's having fun and she's enjoying that moment, and she's not focusing too much on the song or whatever. She's focusing on having fun and taking us to this fun, you know.
Yes, the director who did this also did amazing job in my opinion, because you must practice this to be that sure that you can actually release such energy out, and that was happening in here. So bravo for this, and also bravo to Latvia who qualified by my mathematical model. There was no surprise for me. It was a surprise, because I must say that I don't know what to think about it. For me, the staging didn't make any single sense, and in my opinion, who saved the day in here was Dons and his brilliant, charismatic voice, because he sings, and also the song is good in my opinion, not as many people say, but I don't like the staging at all. And you said I don't get the purpose of the circle. I think it was disturbing on the stage.
I'm still trying to understand the purpose of that circle, I swear.
Not to be empty, probably. We wanted to break it, but that
circle,
was disturbing.
That ring will haunt me for a lot of time. I don't understand it. Period.
No, I think what would be the perfect thing to do is to have Don's like 3 cameras, 3 details, one wide shot, and that's it. Like he would stand it, because I think after all his vocals and the charisma of the voice and how he sells the song are brilliant. But for me, it was a surprise in the way that I would say the staging killed it a little bit, and especially in contrast with the Spain after. You said
Zora.
Ellie, you wrote, I think so far
You
the
wrote.
best. I wrote, you said, oh, that was for someone. Ellie said, love her costume, that was the first thing. I really like it. You repeat it. It had a good energy, you said.
Yes, she had a good energy.
Yeah, the vibe was really good.
And I was thinking, while she was singing, oh my god, I really hope that when I will have her age, I will have the same energy.
You will. Like for sure, I'm sure, absolutely. Yeah.
Thora.
And that also helps that everybody likes it in the arena. It's like
They are crazy about this song.
It's like the anthem of this Eurovision for probably many obvious reasons, but actually these obvious reasons that I mean those guys are showing, are getting naked, didn't disturb me as it was disturbing me in national selection of Spain, where it felt inappropriate. There are two reasons for it. I get used to this somehow,
Maybe.
or they didn't accent it that much, and then it doesn't matter because I think the whole accent was on her.
On her.
And even though she didn't sing it perfectly, she didn't also sing it badly. But I like how it was shot. Like after all, in the whole context, because when we were going through this 3-second snippets, there were many things I didn't like. But in the whole complexity, those are little details because there were lots of things on so good point that after all the staging really end up very well in my opinion. And I don't believe that Spain will end up last. In my opinion, that would be between this year between other countries, maybe not even the countries from Big Five. I would be very surprised if the Big Five countries would end up last. But okay, we enjoyed Zora, I must say, we really enjoyed, and we also enjoyed San Marino, which didn't make it.
Sadly.
But also by mathematics, it was.
But you said you were expecting this.
Yes, by mathematics, it was clear that they couldn't qualify in the setup of countries. But I must say, I enjoyed it. You also said, I think so far the best staging of the night alongside France. So natural, like natural in the meaning that it fit the genre. And I wrote, vocally she is losing it, but it's technically great, just great. Keep the tempo she keeps the tempo all the time. Amazing accents, one of the best staging so far from all. And I'm sticking on this. It was exactly done how it should be done for the genre of it was like. Also by the fact that she was keeping the energy all the time. The only big issue in my opinion, was that she couldn't sing it the whole time. She was losing the energy absolutely.
I think she got tired.
Yes, but
she had to do so many things on stage, so too many maybe.
But it's still a fun song. Imagine you have a concert, there are like 10 songs. You must do it.
But they focused maybe also here too much on the staging, and on the actions, that they forgot that this is her main job on the stage,
and this is actually
sing.
Right when there is a mistake of staging somehow to overdo, because still this performance is the main thing. People can feel it. But okay, San Marino, I think they can be also proud what they've done, because they brought very good thing on the stage. So did
also with
Georgia.
The costumes and everything. Yes, sorry, I was there.
I know, sorry.
I was in San Marino.
I'm jumping.
I was in San Marino on that hill, that never-ending hill. So we were saying Georgia.
You said fire till the end, and she don't wear those tights.
Yes, good. Finally, someone listened to me.
Good. Belgium should also listen to you, but okay. They didn't, and they didn't qualify. See?
He's a rebel one.
He's a rebel one, yes.
That's why he didn't qualify. Because of the underpants.
I must say that from Georgia, I had the feeling that the song never ends. That it had so many like little peaks that it should end sooner. I think also less is more. But at some point, I like it in the way that it was absolutely honest to what it is. So it didn't do anything extra, but it didn't do anything less. It was fire,
Exactly.
and some little things dancing. The costume.
Also, her hair it seemed on fire. I liked it. The hair, it has something glitterish and kind of a wet look and glitterish. That it looked, with the lights, that also the hair is on fire somehow. I liked it, the whole look.
I enjoyed it. I wrote, my brain is happy because I'm crazy about those beat accents and so on, and that by lights and every single element supporting the song was there and was visible on screen. It wasn't just done for the stage, for the people in the arena. It was done for television for sure. And I like the framing. I like everything about this technically. Not enjoying it completely, but I liked so many things over there. Was done just brilliantly. Picture-wise, absolutely maximum points for this. Really.
12 points.
12 points.
2 points.
2 points. Oh my god, I'm absolutely horrible in this. Belgium.
Belgique. Musti.
Musti, you see.
Before the party is over.
Before the panties is over. Because he was having those panties.
Oh, I liked it, but I didn't like I like him as a person, as a character. I really like him, and I enjoyed him on stage. It's just that the song, I told you, I don't remember the song only for those seconds when he was in front with the wind and he was singing.
Before the party is over.
Exactly, this over and over again. He sang this for several times. And before this and after this, I don't remember what he was singing about. Sorry.
Me neither, actually, and I heard the song a million times. And the funny thing is that in mathematics, I had him very high from very logical reasons. You can watch this. And it was the like Poland that something went wrong, and he delivered the points completely somewhere else, and give the borderline qualifiers in my maths chance to qualify.
Because of the underwear.
Because of the underwear. And also I wrote because of the vocals. Because especially the beginning, before this party is over, when he felt strong, it wasn't that strong. And those mics on stage, it was really looking cheap. It was looking lame, I would say, even. Then when he was covering, like if they are not there and he's just lying somewhere in this mist, it would be much better than this idea because if you do this, like big prop with mics, something thin, you cannot do it on television. Television has some rules, like with the costumes, it goes with the props. They must be accented, overdone. It must be crazy. It cannot be just black microphones. Like Sliman had everything
This
in
is
white,
what I wanted
microphone
to say.
white.
He had one microphone, but the right microphone.
And the prop, and that this was like, okay, let's find what they have in the store. Let's put it on somewhere into the mist. It doesn't matter, in the circle, and then we will play like they are the how is it called? Those poles in
from
the prison. Yes, it was so weirdly shot. The staging wasn't really that good. I like the finale. I like when he was finally posing. They should focus on this Freddie Mercury on the stage. That was a strong thing. Didn't do it. Keep the pants. Adios. But welcome Estonia into the final.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Not adios.
Okay. Pardon.
Thank you.
You're right. But Estonia, you said, OMG, this is brilliant. Laughing here, and then it was my notes. She's laughing here and dancing.
I'm dancing even now.
And also they didn't have this Adidas, they have it only in the stage.
And you're happy
Yes.
because of this. Yes, but I noticed that they had the Adidas sneakers on the LED behind.
Yeah, so they were pre-recording. It's very fascinating detail. Like, she's crazy, really. Yeah. I think I'm crazy about details. No, like, come on. But we were enjoying it. I said, OMG, I will kill myself. But from the general boredom, this is a fresh air. Amazing use of light. And this is true, because by staging and everything, it worked. And, don't think that staging is to do crazy ideas and sell them. Perfect staging is about to sell what's important. To support those artists on the stage the best possible way, and that the staging did.
Yes.
It make them do their stuff. Didn't try to be something else more. Less is more. They are strong 6 guys who are all performing.
And I also like them in the green room when they were waiting for the
God.
result.
The most funny
with the
they feel they don't pushing it. That's what I like.
Exactly.
They are just
Natural.
because I think they are
Crazy
like this when they
natural.
are meeting themselves in the
Yes.
pub. They are like this, doing fun they are just like that, and that's authenticity. They just brought to the stage, and that's the staging.
And
Friends.
those blankets and the popcorn. Come on, this is brilliant.
Crazy guys.
I like people like this.
Like I'm not fan of such songs, because I think in general more songs like this is coming to the finals, which comes also for Netherlands, and Finland coming to finals. More like songs and less quality will be delivered next year. So this is where we are heading.
Yes.
Actually, it's this thing. Even though I enjoy the song,
But I'm still preferring this one in comparison to Netherlands.
and also Finland.
I don't know, it's hard. But I think Finland is funnier because it is. It is.
It's a pure comedy.
It's a pure comedy, Finland. But talking about this second semi-final, I had to choose between these 2 funny moments, Finland and
Estonia and Netherlands.
Estonia and the Netherlands, and I chose Estonia.
Me too, actually. I enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. And then Italy came, and you were like, oh, I love the dress.
I felt like I was at the fashion week in Milan.
Like, you cannot imagine, guys, but there was a moment when Ellie
What?
said, what shoes she wear? And then I was like, oh my god, she found something what's not fitting, which is weird for Italians and dress, right? And then she came like this. We have the computer screen over here. Can you see it? You cannot, anyway. Doesn't matter. And she came like this close to the screen, and like, I love the boots. I was like, okay, and I must say I enjoyed the performance because it was about her performing. It wasn't about anything else. There was dancers, there were some graphical stuff, makes sense, probably doesn't matter. It was all about her and her performing something like Armenia in a little bit different context, but it was like she's so strong artist performer that she can become a staging herself, and the rest around it is just there to fill it. But the focus was on the artist. The artist was there. I said artist first. This works simply because of Angelina Mango. She is the staging. Another level of artist, and I mean it. Like her and Sliman, they are completely somewhere else. At least from the semi-final, completely somewhere else. They are like absolutely different level of quality of artist, without trying to be harsh or something on any others. But this is just a different league, in my opinion. A different league, like World Cup chapter, or highly European, not local. It's definitely somewhere else. But
No, it's Fashion Week. I
and
think.
also this.
Because when I was watching this performance, I was clearly seeing, Fashion Week in Milan, Dolce Gabbana, roses, it has that feeling, that vibe, that cultural background.
That spirit also.
That's the spirit, exactly. And this is very important because in such a competition, from my point of view,
I just want you to be in the view much better, in the center of the attention when you talk. I will do the choreography.
go sleep, go to sleep. No, I don't remember what I was saying, but yes, it was like a fashion show. In a good way, in a very good way. I really liked it.
Israel.
Israel.
Like we had goosebumps. You had goosebumps only
I
by
did.
Sliman and only by Israel.
Yes.
I had it for the first time in here.
Yes.
Like a really goosebumps. For me, I was watching some video with some YouTuber from Eurovision who said this is such an outdated staging.
Outdated.
In my opinion, it was one of the most current stagings which can call itself a staging, brilliantly supporting the song, the artist. Like this is the absolutely university, however you want to call it, masterclass, top of the art approach to stagings. This is one of those stagings which stands out because you can call it really a staging, because staging is not about that everything must fall and blah blah blah. Staging is about take you in. This is the principle
And
of the
she
staging.
took us in
And
from the beginning.
and
with
it
that
was working.
movement on the back, I was like, what
It
is
was
she
sold
doing
from
there?
beginning till the end.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
I wrote masterpiece. This was current, tense, and clean, and you said, "Oh, goosebumps."
I said, oh,
You said like, "Oh,"
oh.
but I read it like, "Oh, goosebumps." Like the Polish commentators in the TV, when they don't have dubbing, they have only one guy is doing all the actors, and it sounds
my
monotonous, So it was very good, goosebumps. Okay, let's move on. It was brilliant. We enjoyed it. It was
really.
also not a surprise that they qualified, in my opinion, regardless anything.
And this is how you use a ring on a stage, a circle.
Yeah, that makes sense. That was having
makes-
purpose.
It made
The
a lot
prop.
of sense. Huge sense.
It wasn't there just for design or producers or something. Anyway, Norway was there. I think you didn't like it that much as I did, because for me, of course, I'm biased in this because it's my genre of music, kind of, which I like. I got also goosebumps in here, even though you said when it works, it works.
Yes, because it worked. Because it really worked.
It
Everything.
worked.
her costume, their costumes, also that spinning. And when she was spinning, I was only thinking about, oh my god, I hope she will not faint on stage. Because
But
it's
she was
not easy.
she was contra spinning.
Yes, but also this for the brain is very disturbing and confusing.
Yes.
And trust me, you
But
can
that's why
faint
maybe
from
she
this.
needed to do this witchcraft.
Maybe, I don't know, but for sure she practiced this a lot for her brain to get used to it. So these artists don't have a
And she managed also
simple
locally.
life. She did
Nailed
amazingly.
it. Even though from the beginning we were saying something about that, is she into it because she was covering her face and with the microphones too much that it wasn't visible that she's really singing it, which was a little bit weird.
Also maybe because of the emotions, you know, she was focusing, and I know in general they are focusing on singing, so they don't make mistakes and so on stage. But in that moment, from my point of view, I think they lose the audience, you know, when they are focusing too much on technicals, on
Yes.
you know, because you also need to send.
Especially this is like a witchcraft, like
Yes,
you must be there.
Yes, you need to do faces, make something. I don't know, not to be like this
Stiff.
And but then I think at some point she kind of relaxed a little bit, and
It started to be
growing and enjoying.
I brought, that was a masterclass of editing and camera work, and it was actually there is nothing you can say. This everything what should be accented there at the right moment was there. I would maybe approach it a little bit differently, slightly differently, but this approach, what they've choose, how they accented everything important at the very right moments. Like if you do this on every edit, which must go on the time, it was there. Not every country can say this. It was just simply there, the right shot at the right moment. And if there wasn't an edit, it was a light effect or something happened, or
point.
camera went the right speed. Everything like perfection, technical perfection. Maybe a little bit cold work because those emotions.
Yes.
But you cannot say anything to it. It went by the books with amazing idea with this. After all, it worked with this water
Yes.
effect because they didn't overuse it, and it accented everything also with the poses of the singer, you know.
And you also liked that she was barefoot.
And I like the barefoot, and they sold it at the
Yes,
moment.
they did. But you know what? For me, it was a surprise. Now I realize. For Israel, I was waiting. I was expecting for her to be also barefoot, but she didn't. She was having shoes, you know. But again, those shoes were so. You didn't see them.
No, I don't know. Actually, I'm lost. No, I didn't focus on this.
You couldn't see them because they were colored skin, you know. But I saw them and I was like, so maybe she needed them because they need them to feel taller, you know. It's for the posing, it helps them with the attitude and so on, but nothing to disturb you, nothing. So it was
Clean.
I really like that you could almost swear that she's barefoot, but she wasn't.
Okay.
And I like this detail.
In a good way. Okay, but if I'm doing this, we are starting to speak about Netherlands. You said I always, and he was concerned, and then I asked give me a comment for Twitter, and she said I prefer Finland. And I just wrote because I don't want to be harsh on it from completely levels, because for me the song it just doesn't work. It brings chicken on the stage. It's just making fun of the whole format, even though you say it has a bigger meaning and so on. For me, it's very staged. But I must say that speaking just technically, that was done amazingly well. The song, okay, but all was supporting absolutely right accents. Cannot say anything wrong about this. On point. And I'm going
You're
this
honest.
way. I'm honest because now I'm like really here, because if I just speak about all the other countries in technical ways, and I'm very strong in my opinions, I must always admit that even though I don't like the song, they supported the song the best way possible on the stage.
They know how to sell it.
It was a comedy, jokish thing, but everything was on the stage also. It goes. Editing, lights, amazing. There were some brilliant ideas, really. And if you want to support the song, even if you don't like it, this is the way how you do it. You just you accent the song. They accented the song. They did it the right way. Even I don't like the finale. It still was. If they wanted to have it here, they didn't. They couldn't do it better. They couldn't do it better. They couldn't have done it better. This is perfection at some point. Also, the energy when the Olarina is singing the song, it's kind of cool. Even though I'm not like playing on this because I'm trying to be more like jury focused. So this is not the argument for me that when Arena is screaming, because it's not my thing. But by this, it was done brilliantly. I know I'm talking.
No, talk as long as you want.
Which means stop talking.
Do it. Make me suffer.
No, now. Do I make you suffer? Do you want Ellie more than I like you? You can. No, yes. Next time you're doing. No. Next, because we will do. Would you like to have a masterclass of dresses of Eurovision?
No.
Would you like to have it? Write me in the comments below underneath video if you want it.
This
and
is
if
sabotage.
if there will be at least at least there will be this comment. She will be doing. No, like you would like to talk about it. I will make it look amazingly nice. And come on, I mean it. I know I'm talking too much.
No. But I would like to do this, but I think I've covered everything. Anyway, it's for the people's choice.
Yes, and they will write in the comments below if they want it or not, and if they will want it, you will do it.
Fair enough.
Generalissimo. Anyway, this is all...
Democracy.
Democracy. And when it's 50-50, it's my choice, you know? Because it's my channel, you know, if it's your channel...
Fair enough.
Anyway, this is all from us from now. Again, congratulations to all the qualifiers. Also for the one who didn't do it. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed also doing this video. We will also enjoy your comments because we are reading them. Sometimes we're laughing, sometimes we're agreeing, sometimes we're disagreeing, and sometimes we are sad. All the emotions at the same moment. At some point, some comments are really cool in this. But we will be glad that you also put them in again and write us what you think. How did you enjoy this semi-final? How did you enjoy us? If you agree with our thoughts, if you share them, or if you have some others or some other opinions about them, share it with us. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, become a member. There are so many original things just for members, which I think worth it if you want to go deeper into the world behind the cameras, which is my world, and to understand much more professional point of view. Even it can still be subjective at some point, but professional point of view, and have something. No, just learn something new. Oh my god, I cannot talk anymore. You know? I'm still talking. Anyway, enjoy your night, enjoy your morning, and enjoy the finals. And see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.